doing this live from my phone, and just gonna wait a few minutes and then get started. Just waiting for a few more people to get on here before I get started. Again, I'm doing this from my phone. I made several. Hi again, Eric. Like, you should be one of those people that pop up and be like, first. You're always first. How are you? I'm good. I'm running around like a mad woman. I have to leave and go and pick my son up in a minute, but I wanted to get this done first. So I'll go and grab him. He's at basketball practice right now, and then after this, then I'm gonna shoot. That's my daily routine. All right, I'm just gonna get started. There are 25. Hi, Redbird. There are 25 questions. These are generic questions, guys, because I've never made a video asking my subscribers what they wanted to know about me. So this is just kind of like an icebreaker thing. And then later on, I will like to do a video specifically wanting to know what it is that you guys would like to know about me. So, and forgive me for this phone might be shaky. I talk with my hands and I see it moving a little bit, but I'll try to keep it still. Okay, so first question. And that's my phone, text messages. Question number 1 is, what is your middle name? My middle name is Rose, named after my grandmother. Question number 2, there's nothing like special about my middle name other than that it belonged to my grandmother, but I always thought it sounded like a little old lady's name. So anyway, question number 2. These questions are probably going to be boring, so I hope it drives you guys to give me your questions. So, okay, question number 2. Share your favorite subject in high school. Graduation day, where I had no more subjects to have to deal with in high school. I had no favorite subjects in high school. What is my favorite drink? I really, honestly, man, I'm going to sound so boring. I don't really have a favorite drink. Anything fruity, as long as it has some kind of fruit to it, fruit punches, or if you're talking about pop, maybe lemon lime. I really don't drink alcohol. But I will admit that recently I have discovered the amaretto sours. Those are pretty tasty, but I can't have more than like one of them, because then let's just say I don't need to have more than one of those, okay? What is your favorite song at the moment? I can't even, you know what? I'll give you 2 of my favorite songs, and they're Christian songs, because really lately that's all I've been listening to is Christian music. But I believe it's called I Will Live. And then the other one is by why am I having brain farts right now? Like, I can't even think of the names of the songs. But the lady who lead sings for Hillsong is the one who sings that song. And they're like, God is fighting for us, pushing back the darkness, fighting for the kingdom. It might even be In the Name of Jesus. That might be the name of the song. I'm not really sure. But it's all about I will live, blah, blah, blah. I'm not even going to sing it for you guys. But that's one of my favorites. And then, what is the one about the dry bones? The Great I Am. So those are 2 of my favorite songs right now. Also, if my daughter isn't here, she will be raving about Jeremy Camp. I do like a lot of Jeremy Camp songs. I like to listen to the one about authority. And I'm not good with titles and names and stuff, guys. So the one where he's talking about all authority is yours. Lexi, What's the name of the Jeremy Camp song when he's singing about authority? When he's saying all authority. I do. I have two. Boy and a girl. Aaron and Lexi. They're in all of my vlogs. Almost all of them. Aaron is... I know, but I'm having a brain fart, honey. Overcome. Thank you. I can't think. Okay, the song is Overcome by Jeremy Camp. I really love that song. But I have Aaron and Alexia. Those are my kids that you guys see in the vlogs all the time. Alexia is 11, and Aaron just made 15 on Christmas Eve. He's a Christmas Eve baby. So that was like my gift. Yeah, feel free to throw the questions up there. I'll answer them that way. In the meantime, I'm going to try to get through this list, but it's fine. If you guys got other questions, throw them up there. That's fine. I prefer to answer you guys' questions anyway. My daughter is in the other room, and my son is at basketball practice. I have to go pick him up after I'm done with this video. Then I'll go and grab him. But I'm waiting for him to call me. He calls me when he gets out because they get out at different times all the time. So he's not out yet, so I got time to pop on here and do this. What's the next question? It says, what would you or have you named your children? I just went over Aaron and Alexia. A boy and a girl. Those are the only two that I have. I would like to have another one, but... That's in God's hands. I don't know if I'm ever going to have any more kids or not. So at the moment, those are the only two children that I have. Have you participated in any sports? Yes. I played, okay, in grammar school, I did cheerleading. And yes, that's a sport. Cheerleading is a sport. And I did basketball. And then in high school, I played basketball. My favorite color is blue. And then my favorite animal, that one is hard, guys, because I'm such a sucker for animals. I see animals, and if it's got like a cute face, then I'm done. I'm over with at that point. I love lions. I love koalas. I like kangaroos. We have a little dog, and I like dogs. I won't say that dogs are my favorite animal, but I do like them. So we have a little dog, Gus, if you've seen him in some of the vlogs. My favorite perfume is, I'll show you because I'm in my room. They do not make this scent anymore, and I'm so mad. Hi, Starling, Anthony, how are you? Endless Weekend. This is the best smelling stuff you can get. You can still find it here and there at Bath & Beyond. I mean, not Bath & Beyond, Bath & Body Works. But this is one of those fragrances that they discontinue. And they do that to me all the time. Every time I find a fragrance that I really like, they discontinue. So I stocked up on this, and I've stocked up on the lotion because they don't make it anymore. My favorite holiday, well, normally my favorite holiday is Christmas. Not because of the gifts. I just like the cheeriness of the Christmas season. And, of course, it's celebrating our Savior, even though we all know that that's not when he was born, actually. They don't know. But that, to me, that holiday is my favorite because it's just really happy. It's a happy holiday. On a scale from 1 to 10, how would I rate my childhood? Honestly, I have to give my childhood probably a 5 or 6. That's a whole nother vlog to even talk about my childhood. My childhood was nowhere near perfect. It could have been much better than it was, but I'm still here, and I think that I turned out okay. I think I turned out to be a pretty awesome woman. So, you know what? I did a search on a Google search, and I grabbed a list from questions from there. It's from someplace. Mama's Losing It. That's the name of the vlog or blog that I got these questions from. The next question is, have I been out of the country? No, but I've not been out of the country. But I did just get my first passport about 2 months ago. So I'm planning to go out of the country. I don't know where I'm going to go. Here's a fact about me. When I was a kid, I was in love with Backstreet Boys. And I bought one of these little magazines, these teen magazines that had a application in it for pen pals. So I had two pen pals, one in California and one in Italy. Well, I was about 13 when I got these pen pals. I still talk to the one that's in Italy. And pretty much she's been around since I was a teenager. And it's really interesting that we still keep in contact even now, all these, like literally a couple of decades later, and we still know each other. We used to write a whole lot up until the age of Facebook, and now we kind of just keep in touch on there. But I do miss the pen pal stuff. It was nice waiting for the letter to come from Italy. So whenever I go to Italy, that's my first stop, is gonna be to go there and meet my pen pal in person. Do you speak any different languages? I do not. I had to take Spanish for my degree. I have my bachelor's degree. I did take a year of that. It was great. I thought once I got out of school, I was going to pursue that and keep going with it because I wanted to be fluent in it. But life happened and I was never able to get beyond that year. But I really would like to finish studying Spanish if my life ever leaves an opportunity for me to go back and study it more. So, do I have siblings? I have 4 siblings. There are a total of 5 of us. I am next to the baby. I have 2 older brothers, an older sister, and a younger brother. My younger brother is marvelous. You see him on a vlog from time to time. You see my sister too, but you see him on a vlog from time to time because he goes to church with me every Sunday. And also he's a personal trainer. So whenever I'm attempting to do anything related to exercising, I get some tips from him and then I try to go about it that way. I'm on number 16 of 25, guys. What is my favorite store? You know what? What was my favorite store? I feel like I look funny on my phone. Anyway, what was my favorite store is closed now. It was Body Central, and it was an online store, and they got really big online, so they started putting up physical stores, and now they don't exist anymore. So I kind of wish they would have just kept it online. So I guess I'll have to tell you about the second one. So the second one is Venus.com. I get a lot of my clothes. I don't really go to the malls and stuff anymore just because it's easier for me to just order stuff online, and I just do it that way. Now, I don't go to the mall to shop for clothes. I might go for Christmas gifts or gifts for other people. But I usually don't shop for clothes for myself because the mall is a lot more expensive than shopping at some place like Venus. Number 17. What is your favorite restaurant? Any restaurant with a good filet mignon. I don't have a favorite restaurant, but if you got a good steak, I can eat there. I love filet mignon, and but I don't really have a favorite restaurant. 18. Anthony, are you talking about the restaurant? Like, as far as food goes? Yes, there you go. See? That's why you're watching right now. We got that in common. I'm telling you, I'm like a steak. Oh my goodness. Maybe I have to save it for the vlog, but I got this recipe. I don't know if you like scallops or not, but I got this recipe off of Tasties for it's a filet mignon with scallops and a champagne. I think it's champagne butter shallot sauce. I'm telling you, that stuff will have you melting like butter. It is oh my goodness, it's delicious, and it is so easy to make. So I'm gonna have to I don't think I made a video about it. I might have to make a video about that. You need to try that. I mean, it was delicious and very easy. You don't need to be a genius or know how to cook very good to know how to make it. Who are some did you like school? As a kid, yes. As an adult, you can't even really say anything to me about school right now. I'm so burnt out. I went to school. I was basically in school until I was about 28 years old. And I am just burned out. I don't want to hear school. I don't want to go to school anymore. Not right now. Maybe sometime in the future. Maybe I'll go back to get my master's degree. Maybe I won't. I'm not sure. But right now, yeah, I'm over school. But school is a good thing. So I'm not discouraging anybody. It's a good decision. I just don't have the energy for it right now. This is number 19. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Okay, I do like to watch Gabe and Babe. I watch, what's their name? They're all pregnant. I can't even say that they're pregnant because they're all pregnant. Nikki and Jamie, pregnant. Gabe and Babe, pregnant. The Bells +2 now, pregnant. Who else? Who's somebody else that I like to watch? You know what? There's a number of them, but again, I have brain farts all over the place, so I can't even remember all of them. But a lot of the family vloggers, and then I like to watch. You know, I do a lot of watching stuff about conspiracies and things like that too. So when I'm in the mood for that kind of stuff, I watch things about that. But I just kind of bounce all over YouTube. This is number 20. What is your favorite movie? This is kind of like a trick question because this depends. If you want to talk about action, whatever, then I would have to say The Matrix. The Matrix has been my, oh, I love that, especially the first one. But then I am also a big fan of like fantasy and things like that. So, and yes, I used to read fantasy books and things a lot, but I like The Lord of the Rings, the whole series. I am the biggest Lord of the Rings freak. I have been my whole life because we started with the cartoons when I was a kid, and then when they made a movie, that was like heaven brought down to earth for me. And then I made sure that I got all of the extended DVD editions of that movie. What are some of your favorite TV shows? Guys, I gotta be honest. I haven't really watched TV or a TV show, seriously, since before I got out of school. It's been a good 10 years. I do not watch TV anymore. Now, I watch movies here and there, but most of the time I spend my time reading. So I do not have a favorite TV show. And especially, you know what, though? Because a lot of the TV shows and things that are out now are like reality TV stuff. And I just don't like all of the reality TV stuff. I feel like either it's fake or it's a way of kind of like brainwashing us to start accepting things that we shouldn't accept. And that's a whole nother video too. I'm not trying to get into all that stuff, but I try to monitor my inputs just because of the way that from my view and for what I believe, the way that the world is going. And it's a lot of things out there with subliminal messages and things that try to plant certain ideals and taint your morals and values and stuff. And I'm very protective of that. So I do more reading and try not to get much input from garbage, the garbage that they put on TV. And it's the same way with the music that I listen to. So don't I sound fun? I'm a ton of fun, I'm telling you guys. But that's how I am. Number 22, PC or Mac. Okay, this is my computer right now. My laptop is a Mac. It is my very first Mac product. I am strictly, up until that point, I was strictly PC. I got my MacBook, I have a MacBook Air, and I got my MacBook Air because I was told by the guy at the store that it was like practically unhackable and that it doesn't get viruses and stuff. So that's why I got it, and it's really good. And I was running a business at home at the time. So that's why I got it. I love my MacBook Air, but if I had to get another computer, I would probably get PC because I just don't like the way Apple monopolizes things. So as far as my phone goes, I'm an Android girl. I've been having Galaxy phones for the last since the 4. I currently have a 7. I haven't updated it because my phone works fine. I don't need to upgrade it. So, and I'm not a technology junkie, so I'm not like just constantly trying to keep up with what's new. This phone is great. The camera is great, and it's doing everything that I need it to do. So there's no point. And then it's almost paid for. Like, why am I going to get a new one? If I get a new one, then that means I got to start my payments over. Like, I'm counting down the months until this thing is paid for. And then I just don't get a phone bill for anything but the charges that you get just for having a phone every month and not having to actually pay for the phone. So I'm looking for that little bit of savings in my pocket. That's funny. The next question is, what phone do you have? I already answered that question. I have a Galaxy S7. How tall are you? This is question 24. I'm 5'5.5". I don't think I am yet at the age where we start to shrink. So I believe that I am still 5'5.5". And then I've answered the last question already too. Number 25. Do you have any pets? So, yes, I have Gus, the little black doggy. He's a miniature schnauzer. I have 2 fish left in a tank because all the other ones have died. And I have a bird named Zazu that I thought that I was going to train like we did my childhood bird. And I had not trained him, and he's mean, and he likes to bite you. But he's really cute, and you guys see him on the vlog. And the only time he wants to pay you any attention is if he's hungry. Also, my daughter has 2 guinea pigs. And I think that's it for animals. Yeah, we don't have any more animals. So, all right, my friends. That was all the questions that I had. Unless you guys have any other questions that I can answer right now, then that's going to be it for this live. If you have any ideas of some things that you would want me to address or to do live for another video, if I can figure out how to get my computer to do it, because I don't know how to get my digital camera. I don't know how to do live from that, and they're not very clear on that. So I have to use my laptop. And when I tried it yesterday, it was just all kinds of echoes and noise and everything in the background. It was annoying. It was like a fail. So I can get on where I'm live, but I cannot get the sound right. So that's why I'm doing this on my phone right now. But I really wanted to do a live video so that I can kind of talk to you guys in person. So if there's no more questions, then I'm going to let you guys go. And I really appreciate everybody that stopped by to kind of listen to me ramble about who I am and want to know about things that are going on in my life. And I'll see you guys in the next live video. But other than that, obviously I got vlogs that's going to be coming up, that comes up every week. And I got some now that I have to upload and everything. Good night. Good night. Oh, I had to pull it back up. Sorry, guys. DJ. Good night, DJ. Thanks for tuning in. Eric, I appreciate it. I'm like really excited to see that you pop up so frequently. You're always the first person. And Anthony, it was very nice chatting with you. Hopefully you guys will be around for the next one. If any questions, guys, leave them on my vlogs. Like, I read all my comments and I answer all my questions. If you got some suggestions, some things that you want to see me do more of, some things that you want to see me do less of, just put your suggestions up there. I do have other playlists. You know, my Faithful Fridays has been on hold for a little bit because I've got some things that I've been dealing with. But yes, DJ, I will. Now, when I get the ingredients for this steak, I will put the steak recipe. I will put that video in the playlist for food, because that is a recipe that I think everybody needs to. If you love steak, you're gonna love that recipe. So I will do that, I promise. But anyway, I have obviously my life playlist, and then I have stuff about my health thing that I'm doing right now, which is awesome. Like, my energy and everything has been crazy, but I guess I'll talk about that on another thing because this is already almost at 25 minutes. So I'm going to 15 more seconds. But then I have, just check my playlists out and you can see all the different things. I try to separate everything so that people don't have to watch stuff that they're not interested in. If it's my life vlogs, then you go to my life vlogs. If it's about my Smile Direct things, you know, that I did the commercial for, I don't know if you guys have seen the commercial, but if you look in that playlist, I think I put the link for Smile Direct Club to the commercial that I did this past summer. That's in there. And then I got like 13 playlists. So things about the Bible. I mean, whatever I do, my channel is just all over the place. So Redbird, good night. Good night, everybody. I love you guys. I'm really happy that you tuned in, and I will see you guys very soon. Good night. Mwah.